There's a YouTube star who, a very popular guy called Logan Paul, and he's apologizing after posting a video of a dead body in the so-called suicide forest in Japan. Now, he's taken it down. He's taken the video down, but he insists that he only did it to raise awareness about suicide prevention.
So he's a huge YouTube star, and when I say huge, I mean millions and millions and millions of people watch every single video he puts online. I used to work on a show where I interviewed Vine and YouTube stars. Make no mistake, these are highly influential people when it comes to your children.
I totally get it, but is this, I mean, if you're going to make statements about suicide prevention, wouldn't that be part of your showing?
Well, I think he's a complete and utter insensitive idiot. And if you watch the video, he starts laughing, and his friends start laughing when they see a dead body hanging in the suicide forest. I watched Black Mirror. I binge-watched the entire season over the break. It's a Netflix show basically about our dystopian future, where my fear right now is we become so disconnected from each other because of technology, with our insistence to video things, that you aren't responding in real time. And I think this is a perfect example of what happened. YouTube has been censoring some of the videos that have come out of Iran, which just goes to show you can put a video showing a dead body that just committed suicide, and you can get, I believe, 600,000 likes before it's taken down. YouTube has to do a better job of censoring this type of thing.
See, but also people have to, people just have to have some damn common sense. You know, this guy is just doing damage control now, pretending that he was doing suicide prevention.
He went there looking for a dead body. He went to a place called Suicide Forest, looking to film something like this to get the clip. There's a big problem in Japan in this particular area, but I have to tell you, I wasn't sure how I felt about it when we talked, because I remember last year we were talking a lot, especially Sarah. She was very into 13 Reasons Why, right? Which was that show, Netflix, that also talked about suicide and showed a suicide, and we were talking about whether or not it glorified it or not. And my son watched it. I didn't know it, but he watched it, and I was kind of horrified. And then he said, no, I wanted to see it. It was important for me and my friends to talk about it.
But that's not what this is. That's not what this is.
Why is it so different?
Because you can't show it and laugh.
Okay. I haven't seen this video.
What if his family, what if the suicide victim's family didn't know he committed suicide, and the first time they saw it was on YouTube? There are a lot of different levels of this that it's insane. But the insensitivity of some people, especially, again, people who just are constantly trying to video things to begin with, I think is very dangerous.
I didn't know he laughed during it.
Well, it goes along with, there is also, I forget what, it's Newsweek, I think. It was trying to get people to read the story, I guess, on what we think is the 50th anniversary of the assassination of Martin Luther King. And they put a picture of Dr. King in the casket. Now, his daughter saw it and said, what the hell? You know, so have we become a nation that is so insensitive that it would never occur to us that maybe showing a dead body hanging from a tree might not be the best way to discuss suicide prevention when you're snickering when you begin to talk about it?
I think people are looking for the clicks and the links. And how do we get people to, how do we get the eyes?
Newsweek was Dr. King. What does that say about
the saddest part about Newsweek, I used to work at Newsweek in college, and it's some of the best experiences of my life. It used to be a really premier news organization, and now it is clickbait garbage.
Well, let's take a break, and then we'll come back, because I'm interested in this idea. We'll be right back.